Alright folks, we are solving the mystery of famous soda pops in this video, starting with A&W, having come off our A&W fest there. And then we're going to hit Schweppes Ginger Ale since 1783. Talk about an epic brand. And I can't wait to get through all these. So, we're going to erase most of this. It's been covered. Bye-bye Rudy and all the glorious discussion there with, I'm going to leave on Make It a Combo because that's one of my personal favorites from this whole story here. Okay. Incidentally, I went to A&W again this morning and tried their chubby chicken products, and they are delicious. I like their chubby chicken strips more than McDonald's chicken McNuggets. That's certain. Make it a combo. I'm just leaving that one up for personal enjoyment purposes. Love plus love, make it a combo. Alright. So, actually, I'm going to start off with Schweppes, because Schweppes is the older brand and the deeper roots therefore. The question everyone wants to know is, can you find love in Schweppes, and can you find love in ginger ale? Well, of course you can. Both divide by 3 perfectly, by Divine Ordinance. So, since 1783, very old, which is why we're starting with this first. Okay? So we're going to start with ginger ale first, and then we're going to solve Schweppes. And I'm going to show you some awesome threes on this very bottle. To the glory of the Triune God who owns this story. So remember, this story in which you exist belongs to God. And God is 3 persons. God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm just going to tilt this camera up a little bit so my head isn't scraping, whoa, not that much, the top of the frame all the time without falling off. That's marginally better, that's fine. I want it to be mostly zoomed in on the whiteboard. That's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And they are sovereign over this story. Okay? And so, let's solve ginger ale. And we are being led to find love equals 54 in everything that we solve. As a quick review for everyone out there, God is love. Okay? And by Divine Ordinance, God is equals love. Letter for letter, and grade 1 children can do the math. God is equals 54, and love equals 54, composed of 2 27s in the left half and the right half. Okay? And it's all 3s. Okay? Because God is 3 persons. You cannot be a God who is love if you were just a solo entity, because love, of course, involves relationship. More than one party. Well, that's why our Triune God, who created all things, is love. Because he is 3 persons. God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Okay? But he is leading us to find love, the number of love, in all the famous words and phrases in world history. Okay? So, watch how beautifully you can find love in ginger ale. And then we're going to solve the brand Schweppes. This one's really special. It's really beautiful. So beautiful. You can find the 2 27s. Remember, love is 27 on the left and the right half. So you get bonus points for finding 9s and 27s when you find love. Okay? Look at this ginger ale. Okay? The most obvious thing you see right off the bat is you have 9 letters. Composed of 6 plus 3. It's already screaming out number 3. Secondly, the word ginger divides by 3, and the word ale divides by 3. But the coolest part of all is coming up right now. There are only 2 letters in ginger ale that are repeated twice, and that is the G and the E. Well, lo and behold, if we put those G and E's together, all the letters left over equals love perfectly. I'm not joking. And you can find the two 27s as we're going to do right now. I plus R, okay, are 9 plus double 9, which are an obvious 27 pair everywhere. There's 27, number 1. And then N and A make 15, plus L is 12, makes 27, number 2. So there's your love. So we found love in ginger ale, and what was very beautiful and obvious about that is that the letters that are not included in that love are the G and the E, which are the letters that are twice repeated in this whole story. See that? All the letters in ginger ale that occur only once add to equal love perfectly. And then the G and the E make 12, 12. Well, what is 12 plus 12? 24, 888. So literally you say it like this. Ginger ale by Divine Ordinance equals love plus 888. 24, 8 times 3. By Divine Ordinance to the glory of Jesus equals 888. And the Triune God who is love. Done. We've just solved all the world's ginger ale in all of world history once and for all time for the glory of the Triune God. And then you can count the number of strokes in this party. I'm just going to check if it divides by 3. Not quite, but you can count it by the law of prime. It'll probably glorify it. I'm going to press on here. So we found love in ginger ale, and it was obvious. So now Schweppes. Schweppes, the brand, has been around for, my goodness, since 1783. That's 232 years. No, wait a minute. 17 plus... Yeah, that is 232 years since... Schweppes has been around for 232 years. That's a very old name in the story of God. And it's screaming out 3s like crazy. Okay, I'll just do it right off the package. PE21, PE21 makes 42 in there, and then WS makes another 42 flanking them. Beautiful. And then this cluster in the front is SH27, the cube of 3, wrapping around 3 itself. I mean, it's just beautiful for the number 3. But we need to find love in Schweppes. Okay? And then what's exceptionally cool is on the 2 liters of Schweppes, as of this day, is this signature that says J. Schwepp. Well, that's a confirmation for you, because when you pop the S off of Schweppes, which is a +1, and then add a J in front, which is +1, you still maintain division by 3. So Schweppes divides by 3, and the signature on the bottle, J. Schwepp, divides by 3. Genius. And it is, of course, 9 points less than Schweppes. 3 times 3. I mean, it's so king for the number 3, it's not even funny. But the question everyone in the universe wants to know is, can we find love in Schweppes? Because if we can't find love in Schweppes, where can we find love? So we're going to find love in Schweppes right now. I'm going to put it right underneath ginger ale. We did this review. God is love. God is equals love. And that's what we are led to find. So let's find love in Schweppes. Let's find love in Schweppes. Believe Schweppes adds in total to 114. Yeah, Schweppes equals 114. So technically you could find love plus 6, but it's impossible to pop 6 points off of this. So you can only find 1 love in there, and then the rest is just pure 3s. 3s glorify love no matter what. But, so, how did I do this while I was walking home there? I went, what did I do? 36 plus, what do we want to do? Oh, there's, well, you can do this. This is a real simple one. composed of just 3 letters, and that is SSP. That equals love. And that leaves you with 36 here, plus 21, plus 3 itself. Interestingly, a cool thing about the word Schweppes, the more you look, the more you see. Cool thing about the word Schweppes is there's only one letter that divides by 3 all by itself. And it is 3. C equals 3. And again, that C is flanked by an S and an H, which makes the perfect cube of 3. 3 times 3 times 3. So if you wanted to kind of make a beautiful piece of art on this, you could make it a star effect around C, a little bow here between this perfect cube of 3, and then you got these this interwovenness here of E and